Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Dorsey, all filled with rage. They enter an empty fighting gym and the door closes slowly and locks itself. Who will be the last man standing? Before we answer this question, let's set some ground rules. Firstly, no one is allowed to have any physical equipment. This means no flamethrower. Sorry, Elon. This is a strictly bare knuckle fight. Secondly, teaming up or alliances will not be allowed. Every person is fighting for themselves and we aren't going to include any existing grudges. Without further ado, let's see how they will fare against each other. The first to tap out is Elon. Sure, Elon is 6'2" and 220 pounds, which is a significant size advantage over the room. However, in this case, that size might actually be holding him back. Usually with size comes a large amount of strength at the expense of some excess fat, and in Elon's case, he may be missing out some of the strength part. But perhaps his fitness can be excused. I mean, it's not easy to maintain your physical health, especially if you're operating Tesla, SpaceX, X, Neuralink, and the Boring Company all at the same time. Although Elon has experience with karate and taekwondo from his youth, he isn't as experienced as Zuck and Dorsey, and it certainly isn't enough to overcome Bezos' strength. Okay, now that we got the first one out of the way, onto the podium. Although Jack Dorsey looks great for his age, and he is in great shape, he is outmatched by Bezos and Zuck. Dorsey does have an Aikido background though, but he mainly practices for health and wellness instead of for self-defense. Dorsey does have a great athletic foundation. He is known for walking 5 miles to work every day and is known for incorporating meditation and ice baths in his daily routine. Quite a disciplined man. However, Dorsey reportedly gets only 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night, which would definitely affect his reaction time and thus fighting ability. Regardless, Dorsey earns a respectable podium finish on the list. Now let's dive on to the last two final bosses, Bezos and Zuck. Each bring unique personas to the table. Zuck is known for his technical approach and has recently immersed himself in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, while Bezos focuses heavily on his physical conditioning, sculpting a physique that resembles that of a tank. With that in mind, the silver medal in the inaugural Tech CEO bout goes to Jeff Bezos. After stepping down from the CEO of Amazon, Bezos underwent an incredible transformation from this to this. It's easy to see that Bezos would be a tough opponent to beat, sheerly based on his size. Bezos follows a strict regime of a combination of weight training and cardio.
My routine, on a good day, I do about half an hour of cardio, and I do about 45 minutes of weightlifting, resistance training of some kind.
Despite being the oldest tech CEO on the list, Bezos comfortably secures the second spot, and for the record, is definitely someone I wouldn't want to mess with. With that out of the way, the title of the best fighter on this list goes to Mark Zuckerberg. During COVID, Zuck began practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. In just a few years, not only did he get in shape, but also won numerous tournaments, like the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Tour Silicon Valley tournament. In fact, Zuck has been training for about 1 year under Dave Camarillo, who was once the head of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach for American Kickboxing Academy. And it shows. I mean, just take a look at this. It's no wonder Zuck clears the list and holds the title of the most fearsome tech CEO.
And I was human. I am human, still. Just referring to myself in the past.
Well, maybe in the next update. So that was my take on the best fighters among tech CEOs. Let me know if y'all agree with my take or if I missed someone in the comments below. Thanks for watching.